Welcome back to another video, everyone. This one's gonna be a bit different. I have done something that it may excite most of you or may not. We'll see. Remember our little game called Murder Island? No. Murder Mystery 2 NPC Kill 2? Sorry. Syrup Fox, I totally screwed that one up, didn't I? Let's create a game, for those of you who don't know. Anyway, I have gone and purchased every knife thanks to the Christmas update where you can do the same thing as a Halloween update with the candies, except it's tokens instead. I have gone insane, people. I bought every single one. And now I'm going to show you all what they do. So, let's get into it. This is going to be fun. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to go into a standard game with 12 people, which each knife, and I'm just going to basically pick out knives and show what they do. Hopefully this won't be a pain. Hopefully I won't pick the same knife like twice. This is going to be somewhat of a long video, so let's just hurry up and get into it. So it's appropriate that we should start with just the standard knife. Here's what it looks like. It's just a knife. So let's go find some people and show it off what it does. You stab them, they'll fall over, ragdoll, as usual. And oh, that guy had the gun. And you can move them around, and they will not stop moving, unlike with a certain other knife we will be getting to later. Alright, next up is Heartify. I'm just going to kind of go down the line in order. As you can see, this one changes nothing but their face. His face is not like that before. Okay, this might be a pain to do. Not Billy. Okay. Oh, this guy. Come here. Get up against the wall. Oh my word. This is going to be a long video. Okay, let's try again. Come here. Oh, come on. There. You can see it a little bit. His face has hearts on it and he's smiling. That's what that knife does. Next is Doge, which you could probably guess what it does. It just turns them into Doge with whatever body type they happen to have. All of them have the same one, though, unfortunately. Like, if they're really tall and skinny, it'll be a tall and skinny Doge. If they're fat, then it'll be a fat Doge, whatever. I'm not sure what it would do for Billy, though. Yeah, like, we can't get anybody different, though. But you get the point. Next knife we're going to be doing is radioactive. Let's do the hospital map. Excuse me, sir. It turns them lime green. That's it. That's all it does, really. It just turns their entire body, accessories and all, lime green. Oh yeah, I forgot to show you designs on the knife. This one emits hearts, as you can see. This one, I like this one. What does that say? Oh, it says it right on the other side, but you can't see the other side. Perfect. As you can see, it's Doge colored and has Doge blood. I can't read that. I'm sorry. You could go into the shop and see it yourself. Also, this emits Doge faces. Then there's the radioactive knife, which has a little warning sign that you'll see on radioactive things. Can you get out of the way? Okay, here's the furry knife. It's got ooh-woo faces, all whoa faces, and all that crap on it, and it's emitting ooh-woos, which is pretty cursed, I'm not gonna lie. Oh wow, we got the Dwayne The Rock Johnson stare sound effect. And it does what you'd expect. There's a few variations of characters it can do. Apparently we're only getting the red one right now, though. It's like a gray one, a white one. Kinda like that one. There's a bunch of different ones you can get. Oh, and those are the tokens. The guy just grabbed one. Anyway, those are the... There's that one. Just gonna hit start again. And I only chose 12 characters because it's faster to load. Next is the electric knife, which actually is our first knife without the standard design. It has like a different design. As you can see, it looks kind of like I don't even know, like a conveyor belt thingamajig. Anyway, when you stab them, they'll turn into skeletons and emit little electric current things for a second. And they will keep all of their regular accessories, like if they're wearing a necklace or a hat or a rat on their shoulder, then they'll keep it. But the bodies are still just regular skeletons. I don't know why I'm picking those up. I don't need money anymore. Then there's Mario. Turn him into a skeleton. He's kept all his back accessories. He's kept whatever that thing there is. Tool belt. Sorry. And his hat. Next is blue fire. So we're gonna do the fire knives next. Just all the fire knives. Also, you see these snowman wrap stocking snowflakes ornaments. Basically anything that... Can we stop? Anything in here with the main event, the knives that come in this Christmas update, they're all regular knives, but they just have different designs. Anyways, here's blue fire. He's on this bacon hair here. Also, it doesn't make him fling like that. That's just because he has the man body. And it sets usually their head on fire. And turns them completely black otherwise, including their accessories. Not including their face though, you could still see his white teeth. Next is heat, which is similar to fire, which is basically just fire. It's just like blue fire, green fire, whatever other fires, except it's like orangey red regular fire color. The reason I'm not actually finishing these is so we can have more people just right off the bat. Blue fire. And there's heat. We're going out of order now. Slasher. Man, there's so many. Green fire. I think there's like a yellow or purple fire, I remember. It's the same thing, but it's green instead of red or blue. And then there's purple, which I think... No, it's pink. It's called pink fire. Next is pink fire. As you can see, it does the same thing as the other fires, except it's magenta. That's not quite pink. It's in between pink and purple, which means it's magenta. I also forgot to show you what they look like. Again, green fire is my favorite knife on the design. If I can find it again. Here. It's my favorite knife design in the game because it is the sear knife. That thing, it looks so cool. I don't know why. Anyway, blue fire. Sorry, pink fire is this one. It's like all the legendary knives from Murder Mystery 2. Except they emit flames. Forgot to say that they emit the flames that comes out of their heads when you stab them with them. Back and forth throughout the menus. Anyways. Blue fire, purple slasher. Next up, we're going to do the slashers. which are the second most expensive knives in the game, costing 800 each. I don't remember all the prices, I'm sorry. As you can see, the knives all look like, will all look like this, but with different colors and different emitters. And when you stab them, they all turn completely whatever color corresponding to a knife, in this case purple in air quotes because that's magenta or pink maybe. And then they'll have this weird like electric thing going on. I don't even know how to describe it. It's the same with all of them. Oh, this is one of my favorite maps. Anyway, next is yellow and blue slasher. I thought there was another one. I know there isn't, is there? There's just the three. Purple, yellow, and blue. Blue, it seems to be brighter. It's the same deal. Here's blue and here's yellow. It's just different colors. They all look the same. And then we're going to throw that one. If you throw the knife as opposed to stabbing with it, it doesn't change anything. And there you go. There's yellow and blue. Come here, Ouija. There you go. There's a blue one. Although it's... Oh, I did show you blue, didn't I? Blue is like light blue, not dark blue. So, remember that when you purchase it. Although, it kind of shows that on the knife. Next one we're going to be looking at is the most expensive knife in the game at 999 coins. Golden. As you can hear, it makes a sound effect. Also turns them into gold. It turns them completely yellow or gold and does that. I feel like King Midas holding this thing. Midas, isn't that his name? Yeah. I'm not getting Quest 64 villains mixed up with him again. I called him King Bigus for a while because of Quest 64. Anyways. That's what that does. Also, it has a weird thing where wherever you stab them at will have the little thing there. Like, I stabbed him here. On his chest over here, whatever. So, it's up here and on him. So, it's weird. It made a little weird gold effect. And boom. Did you see him jump? That was crazy. Oh my word, that was brilliant. I showed you heat already, I think. So, got blue. Alright, now let's go through. We got Noob, we got Nether. Let's do those two on this map. Maybe another one later down the line. Noob, as you can see, emits tiny little noobs. Gosh, that's weird. And it's a standard knife, but it has a noob face on it, and it's different colors. Corresponding to, of course, the noob's skin, shirt, and pants. Yummy. You kill them, they keep all their accessories, but their shirt and pants and skin change to the noob body. So they get a blue torso, yellow arms and head, and then green legs. Unless you're colorblind. Oh my gosh, this guy's driving me crazy. Come here. Oh, I forgot to show you Nether, didn't I? Nether looks like... I don't know. It's driving me crazy. You stop eating your cake, people. Nether is an interesting one. I should have used this one outside to show off what would happen there. Nether doesn't do anti-gravity like it says in the description. It makes them fall up instead of down. I've Heartify, did that one. Error. We'll do error next. Error, as you can see, is like the default Minecraft texture when something goes wrong. And this one makes fun of Murder Mystery 2, as you may see in a minute. They start by shaking, and then they do that. Makes fun of Murder Mystery 2's glitch where basically their arms and legs have no collision when they die a lot of the time, so they end up like that all the time. That's why Murder Mystery 2 is kind of lame. And with some characters, their body parts go and fly all over the place and go insane. I'm just gonna kill a bunch of people and see if it works. It doesn't. It's not. They're just doing this thing again. Sometimes their body parts will go flying around and they'll freak out and fly about the map. And with Billy, he will typically stretch really far. It's weird. It's a weird knife. Let's see if this one changes anything. I think he's just gonna do the same thing. Oh, there we go. Oh, he twitched a little bit. I thought we had something. Nope. Also throwing it at bodies doesn't do anything. It gets lodged in the body though, so that's kind of cool. Or kind of annoying if you got a big pile and you're trying to get it past. Alright. If we get the map with an outdoor area, not this one, we'll do nether again if I remember to. I'm just going to do emerald, gift, and zombie. Emerald is green, and I don't know why they call it emerald other than the color. I don't know why they made it an emerald. But it's interesting because you see, let's go here. It does that little flashing effect and changes it into your character. But the body type stays the same. So if they're fat, your character's gonna be fat. Or whatever. This also works if I'm not Duncan. If I were to change my avatar to Rover from Murder Island 2, I'd stab people and they'd turn into Rover. And so on. Next is Gift, which I haven't really actually tried yet. As you can see, it's got little Christmas, like, trees and gingerbread men and stockings and stuff on it. And whatever that is, I can't really tell from here. Hold on. It looks like a bow tie. I don't know what that is. It's got a little snowman on it too. It's very hard to make out unless you look close. I don't need coins anymore. Well, they could always add another knife. It turns people into little, like, presents. Whoop. It turns them into presents. I think you can get different colored ones. Like, if this is a blue one, I think there's a red one. And yellow. There's a lot of yellow ones. And then there's zombie. Which, you know the Roblox zombie. Brown pants and torso, and brown legs and torso, and green head and arms. It's the same every time. It's same body type and with but it changes their color and their shirt and stuff like that. Anyways, zombie knife looks like this. It's got like a brain. Very nice touch, and it's got like green skin that's bleeding on the bottom with the handle. I would not touch that knife. No, not voluntarily. No. We're gonna move to the next map because they're probably stuck under the floor. Alright, what's after zombie? Ghostly, paint, and green fire. We did green fire, so we're gonna do... Oh shoot, where was it? I think balloon. I haven't actually done balloon either. Ghostly knife actually is see-through. I did not realize that. And if you do it in a white area, you can't see it. Also, all the backgrounds were changed to this in the Christmas update. I forgot to mention that. It's got like a mountain over here and stuff and rocks, and it's got ice stuff here. And the ocean. You're in the middle of the ocean on an iceberg or piece of ice or whatever. Anyway, here we go. Oh, this is a ghostly knife. The other ghost knife is kind of lame in my opinion. Because it does the same thing as a nether knife, but makes them disappear, which I don't like. This basically turns them white and see-through. And it appears they keep all their accessories and stuff too. Oh, they did it. Wait, does his face change? Oh no, they didn't. Although for some reason it has a little block wherever you stab them. Kind of like how the gold knife had a little sparkle where you stabbed them. Next is paint, which paints all their body parts and accessories and hair random colors. This one's fun to mess with. I can turn this guy's skin white and his hat green and hair pink and whatever. And it paints their accessories completely. However, if they have like over the clothes that you can have on Roblox, you can put on layered clothes, that's what I call it. Layered clothes, it doesn't affect that. It just affects hair and accessories. And the rest. Everything but layered clothing goes, though. Next is balloon, which attaches a balloon to them and makes them freak out apparently. Oh, it pops after a while. Interesting. I don't know why he's freaking out though. Apparently it pops after a while. Paint is just paint splatter all over the knife. Ghostly I showed you. Oh, this time it's not see-through. That's weird. Balloon is pink and it's emitting balloons and stuff. Sparkles. It's got little balloons on it. Come here, Buster, I'm gonna tie you to the balloon. I'm not sure why they're freaking out. I think they're supposed to just rise, but there's nowhere for them to rise to. Sane's just having a seizure. I didn't realize it popped though. Reminds me of the ballooner from Tabs. We're gonna try and do it again, but with a map that's, oh my gosh, that's a higher ceiling. That's a higher ceiling. Balloon. No, they still freak out. I don't think they're supposed to do that. Whatever. Anyway, enough with balloon. We're gonna. Can you get off my face? Next is Headcracker, Carbon Knife, and Camo Knife 2. I don't know why there's a 2 on it. Camo Knife 2 is standard knife, but it's got green here and the rest is black. Doesn't look pretty. It turns them green or brown. Green, dark green, or brown colors. Completely. Next is the carbon knife, which, if you look close, has like a metallic texture on it, and it's completely black. It turns them black metal. Except for their hair and accessories, which are simply just black and shiny. Next is the Headcracker knife, which just kind of looks like concrete. It makes a small popping sound that's very difficult to hear. However, I'll turn the game audio up in a minute. And it makes their face look like that, and it pops out their brain. Oh, Wario has a little tiny brain. Nice. Alright, I'll shut up so you can listen. Yeah, you probably heard it there. It was like a sound. It's like a popping sound. His brain popped out or whatever. This game's weird, man. Alright, I turn it down again so it doesn't make me rip my ears out later. Next map. Oh, this one. That's the one I guessed, actually. I didn't say it out loud, though. Next is superheated, which is just a better version of the heat in my opinion. Short circuit, my personal favorite, which we'll see why in a second. And money. Superheated looks like the sun. It's got this like weird like white paper thing on it. This one is just a better version of heat. And it costs less than heat. It sets their entire body on fire and turns them into this like ash texture. So it's a better version of heat, which only sets their head on fire. Next is short circuit, my favorite. And it's got this little, oh yeah, I showed you that one, didn't I? Hold on. Sorry, I thought I saw something on it. Anyway, this is like a little green wire texture thing. I don't even know how to describe that. Anyway, it makes them twitch a little bit for a bit, and then after a while, give it a minute, you can mess around with them and then move, and boom, they stop moving completely after a short time, and you could just walk through them. And they're practically not even there. You just see them, which helps the game immensely. Because when you got 100 people or 50 people or however many, if you use the regular knives, the game probably keeps track of, I'm guessing here, has to keep track of all the body's movements, all the characters' movements, and it gets really slow and laggy. But now, with this, it doesn't have to keep track of the dead body's movements, so it'll be faster and faster the more you play, which is so helpful. And also, it's the it's like how the ragdoll worked in the old days. Next is money. They just turn into dollar bills, and their head turns white, and they lose, and then their face turns into money, I guess. I don't think this still works. You can't even click it. Hold on. No, you can't. Yeah, it removes all their accessories too. Yeah, it does. And makes them bald. Hair counts as an accessory in this game. Okay, let's see. What's the next one? Carbon. Also, this one's just pure money. $100 bills to be exact. As you can see, it says 100. It's got Ben Franklin on it, kind of, because they're all covered. Excuse me. Ice knife, Doge, hard to find. Oh, ice knife is next. So ice knife, you got this really white ice, and you got this light blue ice. It looks really cool. Stab people with it. It turns their skin white and makes that sound. What I wish it did, though, is it did what tabs does and makes them stop in place and then kind of fall over from there. But it doesn't do that. It makes their skin white and shiny, too. I'm not sure why. I think it does that with accessories, too. Yeah, it seems like it turned his hair and hat white. You'll find someone with like a back accessory or something. Oh, there's Billy. Headcracker, carpet. Oh yeah, Billy. I said I was gonna. I didn't know if I said it, but Billy, come here. Here. This is the air knife on Billy. See if it does the thing that I want it to do. It won't. Okay, that's fine. Oh, it usually stretches him out really far, all across the map, and he's freaking out and twitching all the way through, and it's ridiculous. Anyway, money, ice knife. Oh, he has a back accessory. I'll try it on this guy. Yep, it turns their accessories white too. Like, no matter which accessory it is. I don't know. Ice, money, error, rune dagger is next. Sanic, ghost. do ghostly, that's more fun. Rune Dagger is kind of lame, in my opinion. I don't know what it's based on, but here's what it does. It basically gives them a health bar, puts 99 on there, and it's just a regular knife from there. And it happens to cost more than 100. 150 something, if I remember right. And that's kind of all it does, I think. Worst of all, you could see it through the wall. Well, worst of all for the AI when I'm playing the sheriff minigame.
You're too slow!
This makes "you're too slow" sound. Does that. That's what the Rune Dagger looks like. There's a Sonic knife. I like the hand-drawn crap on it, or the MS Paint drawn more like.
You're too slow!
And then he loses his rings. Mario vs. Sonic at the Olympic Games. I think Sonic won, because Mario didn't get to come. Ghost Knife is the lame one. Makes a cool sound effect, makes them float around, and then they disappear completely. It doesn't turn them completely white, though. Next is, after that, hard to find damage, clockwork. Which, as you can see, looks pretty cool. It's got little gears on it here, and it's got that going on. It looks like Tick-Tock Clock from Mario Kart. It turns them into little gears. Or cogs, more like. Those are more like cogs. Those aren't spacely sprockets. Those are Cogswell cogs. You have an old soul if you get that reference. Oh my gosh! Oh my goodness. And then you go boom and they explode everywhere. Love it. That's what happens when you stand on them. Woo! Look at them go. Oh, that's weird. Why does that even happen? Those ones just flat out disappeared. Whoa! Oh, I like this map. Honey, Ice Knife, Rune Dagger, Sonic, Ghost, Clockwork, Jack the Ripper, Explosive Knife, and Pixel. We'll do those next. Jack the Ripper. For those of you who don't know, that's a serial killer in like something like 18th century England. You're gonna have to look him up. I don't know if I got that right. I could have totally gotten that wrong. Anyway. No one knows what happened to him, I think. Right? It looks kind of like the standard knife here, except it's silver and black. Like, completely black. And it has a little pumpkin face on it. It turns them into pumpkins. It makes a little laughing sound. And their faces look different too. They carve differently. And of course there's that pumpkin, that's a classic. Next is the explosive knife. Which is insane if you have a bunch of people all at the same time. They explode and their head starts going absolutely crazy spins. And they lose all their accessories too. And hair. We'll come back to the explosive knife. Oh, sorry, I forgot to show you what it says. What's got on it. It's got this little explosion effect that looks like it's straight up a comic book from DC Comics or something. It says TNT here. So it's like a stick of dynamite on the bottom. Next is the pixel knife, which is like a little pixel sword. Like a stone sword from Minecraft. Whoops. Come here, Billy. Billy! Billy! There. So once you stab them, they turn into little blocks of all colors, even if they don't match those colors. Like John Arbuckle hadn't had a hint of pink or yellow on him, yet there they are. Come here, Mario. Get over here, I gotta turn you into blocks. Okay, this one's gonna be fun. So basically, the game breaks. So we're gonna go game settings, we're gonna do like, 50 people. We're gonna go additionally, lab 2. This is where it gets so crowded. We're gonna use the explosive knife in the crowd and break the whole game. Hopefully it didn't crash or anything. It never crashed before. It just kind of broke. Oh man, I might regret this. Explosive. Game goes absolutely insane if you stab a bunch of people at once with this sometimes. I mean, look at them. They explode into a million pieces for a second there. And they're all laggy and slow and weird, and it's just insane. Once I got flung out of the map out of literally nowhere when doing this in one of the hospital maps. And then I died. So yeah. Bunch of people at once isn't really the idea for the explosive knife. Anyway, we're gonna go back. Stick with 12 people. Then we'll do, let's do like bank next. We haven't done bank. Okay. Oh my gosh, there's like 12 people. We do superheated, short circuit money, ice knife, rune dagger, cynic, ghost clockwork. Pixel. Roadkill is next, and Xbox, and Troll. I'll show you the descriptions later, but the Troll one says, you got knifed, literally. It turns you into knives, or something like that. As you can see, it's got a little road, and it's got a stoplight with stop, yield and go. I think that's yield. Something like yield. You hear that them get hit by a car, and it knocks them back, actually. As you can see, it knocks them back a little bit, based on where you stabbed them at. Next is Xbox, which turns them into floppy disks, basically. That could work with, like, Blu-ray, too, or DVD, but they went with Xbox. Looks like CDs. That's what I called them the first time I saw that. So Xbox, nice Xbox logo. Like the 360 logo too. I showed you Roadkill. Troll has a troll face on it. What else would it have? No, it made that noise. It turns them into tiny knives. Your knives are smaller than mine. Okay. Okay, let's what's next? Let's do mineshaft. Troll, epic duck, Robux knife, and lucky. So epic duck is a duck, as you can see. So, stab him, turned him into a rubber ducky. One rubber ducky each. Next is Robux knife, which you can see it has little Robux on it. It's got a dollar sign for some reason. It turns them into little Robux. A bunch of Robux. Lucky is cool looking. That's about it. That's all that's good about it. The price is ridiculous for what it does. In my opinion. It's 400 coins. Yeah, all it does is turn their skin green and make them, like, glow. That's it. And it makes a sound effect. However, the sound effect doesn't apply to these like, NPC guys here. It just does a stab. Come here, Billy! Why is Billy always annoying? It's after that. Coal, gingerbread, snowman, wrap, stocking, snowflakes, ornaments, gift bag, mistletoe, arctic present, and cookie cane are normal, are just regular knives. I think that's all of them. So yeah, we're just gonna exit. We're gonna go to the shop. We're gonna turn off the sound for this because it has Undertale music for the shop. I don't know if that's copyrighted. I don't know what this is in the background. That's just weird. Doge, turn your victims into dogs. Victims will have heart eyes. Make your victims radioactive. Ooh. Turn your victims into skeletons. I really like that word. Burn your enemies. Burn your enemies but blue fire. Burn your enemies but pink fire. Burn your enemies but green fire. Turn your victims into gold. Oh, you can see the price down here too. Yeah, all the fire ones are like $5.74. All the colored ones, the heat is $4.74. Purple slasher, all the slashers are $800. Make your victims purple. Make your victims blue. Make your victims yellow. It's the same. I have 62 left over. I don't know if you can buy them again. Turn your victims into noobs. Turn your victims into zombies. These are 150. Turn your victims into ghosts. The price is down here. What you have is this. It's just gray. Anyway. Breaking ragdoll. Break gravity of your victims. Nether. I don't know why they call it nether though. I don't know the definition of nether outside of Minecraft though, to be fair. Turn skin of victims into your skin. As in like Avatar. Turn your victims into New Year's gift. Paint your victims in different colors. Your victims will fly away on a balloon. A lesson you'll need to teach them once. Puts instant camouflage to all your mess. Kill knife 2, Headcracker. I don't know. I guess they didn't know what to put in the description or something. Spread the horror as you turn people into pumpkins. Yet again, electricity solves another practical problem. Dang. Carbon fiber is the next generation of materials. Help other people get on the trend by turning them into carbon fiber. Turn people into TikTok because that's the trend. Jeez. It's like Pop Rocks, but has more dynamite to it. First, serve some instant cryotherapy to those in need. May turn them into ice sculptures, though. It does. Kind of. As hot as the sun itself, this knife can immediately set anyone on fire. That's the one we just picked. You become a STR pure by wielding this hit plane 99s. I don't know that reference if it is one. Sanic. You're too slow, which is what the knife tells you when you stab people with it. Punch the ghost straight out of him. Rich. I'm so rich. I added the so rich though. I don't know. Yeah! technologically advanced knife that converts any living being into a rubber duck. What exactly is the purpose of a rubber duck? He actually said function, didn't he? Dang it. You got knives, son. Literally, you got turned into knives. Yeah. Troll. Robux knife. Jeez, okay. Loads of Robux. Turn them all into your favorite currency. So that you can buy new hats. I wish that worked. And finally, lucky. Nothing lucky. That's ironic. Like I said, 400. You can look at the prices as I go down them and pause if you want to know the prices and stuff, but you can look at them there. You can also buy coins, like very overpriced coins. Oh boy, you removed 100 Robux. I'm totally gonna buy it now. Like, jeez. 50 coins is 50 Robux. That cannot buy you anything in the whole game. Anyway, that's all the knives in the game. I miss the old Roblox death sound. It was way better. I don't know why Roblox is complaining about copyright. I mean, they had it for years and nobody cared. So why do they care now? Same thing with Party Palace. It was there for years. Now copyright's like, oh. So they changed the Party Palace music. Doesn't make any sense. I feel like they just got tired of it. Anyways, that's enough for now. And that's the end of our video of every knife in the game that I've been wanting to make for ages. So, I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.